dormant. The neural impulses have been rerouted to the neural processor, a temporary measure.
When can I expect a full report?
I will send it by the end of this week.
My congratulations again on your success. Goodbye.
Please prepare the
Okey-doke.
patient's room.
I'm hearing purple. What the?
The synesthesia is temporary. We had to create additional synapses in your brain.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Where is it? What? Where's Johnny?
The construct has been cleared from all engrams. The madness is past.
So,
We shredded him, as agreed.
having trouble remembering how I got here.
Some memories you have lost permanently. Others will return in time. You must stay calm. Your neural processor is overburdened. Any unnecessary stress response will only make things worse.
I'm alive. I'm really alive. It worked.
We won't know this for certain until testing has been completed.
I feel empty, as if I'm being pulled, stretched.
Please take the patient away. Notepad. Progression and its further trajectory remain unclear. Removing the tumors proved a difficult task. But the operation on the engram was the real challenge.
Let's go.
Is the ship of Theseus, dismantled into component parts and reassembled, still the same ship? We are pioneers, the first to ever separate mentally conjoined twins. Yes, in the end, even the human soul can go under the knife. End of note.
Ship of Theseus. Interesting. I always liked that thought experiment.
I hear the cuckoo calling and long for Kyoto.
Huh?
Oh, that's not good.
Please rest. A doctor will be with you shortly.
Well, it's neat.
Come here. Waiting for you.
Uh-oh. Investigate the noise. Ooh, nice. Careful of the first step. Bit of a doozer. You gonna push me? You are, aren't you? Nope, I'm just gonna fall in.
WNS News has been notified of a breaking story. Saburo Arasaka lives once more, though now in the body of his son. The CEO was reported dead months ago, but now it's been revealed that a copy of his consciousness was made before his death. It appears his consciousness was used to override that of his son and heir Yorunobu Arasaka. This shocking development was revealed at a press conference earlier today.
皆さん、いらっしゃい。祖父はよく、枯れ落ちた花は枝に戻らないと言っていました。人は誰も物心ついた瞬間から死を恐れるものです。ついに人類最大の恐怖が克服されました。私、三郎荒坂は今 息子の体を使い皆さんの前に立っています。私はかつて頼信に生を与えました。彼は愛する父のためにそれを返してくれたのです。私のいない間、頼信は会社を変革しようといくつかの決定を下しましたが、これは過ちでした。私の指揮のもと、荒坂社は元の姿を取り戻します。決して揺らぐことのない強い荒坂が帰ってくることを約束いたします。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Today is truly a historic day. Today, technology has fulfilled the promise left empty by religion. Saburo-sama, makoto ni omedetou.
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
No, good morning. No, got some good news for you.
We must complete a series of tests. Please do not hinder or delay. Parietal lobe examination. Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text. Please use your Kiroshi scanner and read the displayed text.
Oh, on the TV screen.
And it was a sight to behold, he said, how a soul would choose its life. Sometimes pitiable, sometimes laughable, at times wonderful and strange.
That's enough. Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Oh, this could have been a mini game. Though I would have been screwed.
Please link yourself to the device. Higher order representation formation, initiating test. The patient is ready to be examined.
Higher order representation what?
Engram surgery carries an elevated risk of the onset of personality disorder. The test is essential.
What are these tests meant to test?
Initiate device calibration. Respond to the keywords. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Journey.
Odyssey.
Home.
The city.
Enemy.
I don't know.
Principal.
I don't
None
know.
of them.
Betrayal.
Principal.
You're in a cornfield. Tall, green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
Yeah, get on with
The
it.
heat has made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet. The machine has torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water. A shadow gradually falls over the ground, the first rain cloud of the year. Yes, right. Measurements complete.
How'd I do?
We will see. Motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill.
Oh god, please don't make it up. hit button a lot thing.
Motor function test. Please connect to the device.
What's this test all about?
Please walk. Gradually accelerate.
Why are you blue? Do you really like Avatar? Do. I can't see my feet moving.
We must...
Oh, I see. I had to push the stick forward. Now I'm walking.
What am I doing?
Please control your breathing. Accelerate by 3.
As I go flying off and hit the back wall.
Shit.
Told you.
Get up. You can't stay here.
Leave the room. Investigate the noise. Danger. Automatic door.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan. The world remains gripped by the revelation that Saburo Arasaka has returned from the dead in the body of his son, Yorinobu Arasaka. A letter of protest regarding the apparent resurrection has been signed by religious leaders, human rights groups, and Virtue 100 company CEOs.
This is an abomination born of unchecked vanity, technocratic arrogance, complete moral collapse.
Our position is clear. Saburo Arasaka's seizure of power is in violation of international law. International arbitration is absolutely necessary to...
Do we really want to live in a world where the rich and powerful can become immortal? Where they can continue to take from the poor? Not only their livelihoods, but even their You are gods! You are gods! You are gods! You are gods! Life is not for trade! Life is not...
But Saburo Arasaka has issued his response in similarly strong terms. There will be no appeasement.
荒坂社内部の出来事に関して外部の方々にとやかく言われる筋合いはありません。生を受けることに許可が必要ない以上、蘇ることも同様であると考えるべきです。私が息子を殺めたなどという主張は事実無根。法的根拠もありません。合意の上での身体の贈与は一種の寄付に分類することができ、殺人には到底値しません。殺人の条件は生物学的な死です。見ての通り。
But that's not what the shard says.
Please get ready. Testing will begin shortly.
The shard said the relic can only activate on death. So that's wrong.
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Let's see if we do any better today. Nope.
Next test, please connect your personal link. Higher order representation.
Oh, my cable disappeared.
Test. The patient is ready to be examined.
Why can't I solve the fucking cube?
That is what I'm trying to determine.
Let's start this thing.
Device calibration. Please respond to each keyword with your initial association.
As quick as I can, no thinking. Got it.
Illness.
Death.
Rebellion.
No association.
I. Me.
Emptiness.
The present.
Solitude.
The future.
Death.
You're in a cornfield. Tall green plants as far as the eye can see. The sun is in your eyes, bright, blinding. The stalks of corn part as you walk forward. You come across a clearing left by an automated combine in its wake.
The heat's made your mouth dry and sticky. You spot a rodent's nest at your feet.
The machine is torn through the soft soil. You spot blind, newborn field mice around their mother. The machine has left her sliced in two. They lie in perfect symmetry, a tiny rodent rosette. Your mouth begins to water.
The shadow gradually covers the ground, the first rain cloud of the year.
Measurements complete. We will now move on to the motor function test. Please step onto the treadmill.
Okay.
Motor function test. Personal link.
On it.
Really aced it last time, didn't I?
Slow walk.
Da, 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 da.
Stop treadmill. Testing concluded for today. Communications have been unlocked. You may now phone home. Earth.
Ooh.
Hey.
You've got some nerve!
Wait, what? What's the problem?
Oh, I spoke with Victor, so please stop acting surprised. Where the hell are you?
Sitting on an Arasaka orbital station. No idea which one.
Like I could give a shit which one! You're in trouble! Again! Alone! You could have asked for help!
Had my reasons.
Oh, fuck! Enough! Just stop pissing me off! Return to Earth, now, before they hurt you!
Nice to hear your voice again.
It's good to hear yours too, idiot. Now come home!
Judy?
Hey, this is Judy. Sorry, can't answer because I'm busy packing my shit. If you don't know why, it means I just didn't want to tell you. If this is V, I'll call you. Maybe, baby, when I'm done being pissed off.
Okay, upset people.
Hey.
Hey, bad time. Can I wait?
Just wanted to talk.
Sorry, like I said, bad time. I have to call you back.
And that. You're gonna hate my guts.
Hey.
Hey, V! Look, season finale of Little Big Corporal Rats is on in a minute, so, call you back later, huh?
Okay. Never mind. Have fun.
Will do. See ya.
Okay.
How's it going?
Hey, I think I ought to ask you the same.
Got rid of the biochip.
Arasaka do it?
Yeah. Sitting on their orbital station.
All right. So once you get back, pay me a visit, huh? You're gonna need a thorough checkup.
How's Misty?
Well, after you left, she went off to visit her folks. For a while, most likely. Got a postcard from her, from Warsaw. There's a polar bear on it.
Tell her I said hi when she gets back.
You'll tell her yourself.
Yeah, so, to be honest, been better.
What am I supposed to do long distance over the phone?
I just wanted to talk, Vic.
Look, we go back long enough that you know I'm no good at this stuff. And Misty's out of town.
What am I supposed to do?
Get a grip. Make a decision. You already showed yourself and me you can do it.
Yeah. Thanks for the pep talk, Vic. Sounds like a plan.
Can I call her? Of course not. Oh, now you're green. My skin's the right colour. Ish. Your colour's right. Yay! That time again, huh?
Cognitive function test. Solve the cube.
Couldn't solve it because I couldn't see the colours properly. That was the dream. That's why it was in colour.
Several weeks, tensions between Arasaka Corp and Militech escalated to troubling levels. Many pundits and analysts warned of a possible outbreak of armed conflict. The exacerbation of tensions was heightened when Yorinobu Arasaka assumed leadership following his father's death and accused Militech of his murder. However, in an unexpected shift, the return of Saburo Arasaka appears to have diffused the situation between the rival megacorporations.
継続は力なり。荒坂社の基本理念です。息子の頼信はこの言葉を忘れ、焦って変化を求めすぎました。私が敵味方両者に説き続けてきた教訓。完璧なものを変える必要はない。これが真理なのです。以上となります。
Saburo Arasaka and NUS President Rosalind Myers have agreed to meet in person to lay the groundwork for a lasting peace. A first step of goodwill was taken today as the Arasaka CEO withdrew from Night City 15 armored vehicles from the company.
It's gonna take as long as it takes, man. Patience is a virtue.
Cognitive function test.
Okay, let's see if I don't break this one. And it scream at me. Oh, I see what we're doing.
Please sit up. Respond to the key words. No thinking, just the first word that comes to mind. Loyalty.
Betrayal.
Please respond to each term with the first thing that comes to mind.
Quick as I can, no thinking, right?
Humanity.
Got nothing.
Please step onto the treadmill. As quickly as you can, without thinking about it. V.
No.
Cognitive function test.
Okay, he's starting to rebel, so let's go with it.
Fuck, no, enough! I've had it! Fucking hate this place!
Vent your frustration, optional. The devil. I can't press start. Vent your frustration. Oh, smash. Shove things off desk. Smash the fire extinguisher. Topple. I won't. I said no, that's enough.
Good morning. Please get up.
Didn't expect to see you here, of all people.
Life is full of surprises. Reprehensible place. I hate it. It could drive one insane.
What do you want?
They asked me to speak to you.
So Saburo Arasaka's returned. In Yorinobu's body.
We live in strange times.
Not freaked? That doesn't faze you?
Half my life I worked to give Saburo Arasaka immortality. In so doing, I grew accustomed to the thought of his resurrection.
Uh-huh.
It's too bad for Yorinobu. He stands defeated in the worst possible way. Cut down by his own nightmare.
A tragic figure, truly.
You never liked him.
One should speak well of the dead, or not at all.
Guess you're back in the Arasaka fold. For good this time? Haven't had enough of him. The whole fucked up family.
Arasaka will always get his way. And the new project is an excellent fit with my skill set. A prime outlet for my ambitions. And it has to do with you, actually.
New project?
Fine. So what do you have to tell me?
I fear I'm the bearer of bad news. Listen to me. The procedure was a success. We removed the biochip. But the damage it wrought proved enormous. At the genetic level, altered DNA. The kind you would find in those suffering from radiation sickness. And sadly, it's lethal.
So
you're telling me I'm gonna die?
All the options have yet to be exhausted.
How much time I got?
Approximately 6 months. Then things will deteriorate quickly. The time before your ultimate demise will be worst. Most taxing.
What other options are there? Already gone under the knife once.
Arasaka Corporation has the capability to cheat death. All we require from you is a dose of trust.
Trusted you once already. Fat lot of good that did me.
You may join our pilot program. Secure your soul. I fear your body is no longer of any use. You must abandon it. We will create an engram of your mind and store it in Mikoshi.
Store it? Why can't I just get a new body?
We have yet to solve the compatibility issue.
Doesn't sound like you had much of a problem with Saburo Arasaka.
You have no offspring, nor do you have an entire clinic focused solely on your care.
How am I supposed to know this isn't another one of your tricks?
A trick?
Maybe Arasaka just wants to punish a pain-in-the-ass thief. Maybe Saburo just wants another soul in his collection.
The Arasakas have become gods. You are nothing to them. Insignificant.
So this has to be your sweet revenge. Look at you. Your life's work has turned Saburo into a god. Yet here you stand, a mere mortal.
That would make two of us. Why would I seek to punish my companion in distress? My employer has made you an offer. We should finish discussing it.
So let's say I agree. Land in Arasaka's soul prison. Put myself at their mercy. Do I even need to ask about the catch?
All is set forth in a contract, guaranteed therein. You must merely sign it. If you wish to live, that is. Now, since a digitized psyche is not legally an individual, the contract entails relinquishing your rights. A temporary measure, naturally.
No, not about to become the property of Arasaka Corp.
Current participants of the program are all well-known, influential people. We have yet to receive any complaints.
And if I refuse?
Your belongings are packed. A shuttle will take you back to Earth, and you will be dead before winter. It's no easy decision, I know. You should think it through carefully.
No question.
Made my decision. I'm going back to Earth. Going home.
You will die there.
Goodbye, Anders. Your offer was shit. But in making it, you gave me something better.
What are you talking about?
Before, death was inevitable. A fact of my shit life. You let me choose it. Accept it on my terms.
Take the bag of things. See ya! Can I punch you? Nope. Damn it. Oh, bags in here? My bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 'Cause I'm leaving on a space shuttle. Don't know if I'll be back again. Leaving.
Beauty will never fade away. I see your eyes and know you see me. You're like a ghost, how you're everywhere.
Damn it, you rubbed my idea.
How's the Earth looking from way up there? She as pretty as they say? Or is that just another lie? Listen, don't forget, your implants were made for Earth gravity. Could start acting up in orbit. What I'm trying to say is don't ignore any error warnings, okay? And when you're back, I mean, if you come back, I'll do a full checkup. Maybe even give you a little discount. Take care, V.
Hey, V. Everyone's telling me you're a base gordo now. A big shot, eh? So big you can't call me once a week. Once a month, even. Don't forget where you started. Who you started with, My door's always open to you, V. There's always food on my table. Mi casa es su casa. No se te olvide. Ahí te veo, V. Hey, V! Long time no see. Let me guess, you still the top of your game in all of Night City? Yeah, I left all that. I guess I'm just calling to say thanks. For everything. Wasn't until I'd left everything behind that I realized how depressed I was for all that time. Take it from me, V. If you ever get the chance, just leave. Leave and don't look back. The weight it takes off your shoulders, I can't even describe it. All right, enough lecturing. Take it easy, man. Hey, V! How are things? Weather in the Badlands is pleasant as usual. My cooler melted, it's 90 degrees in the shade, and there's a sandstorm heading straight for us. So, yeah, you're missing out. No, but seriously, we're all getting by. Family never stops growing. Work's always piling up. Sometimes all I wish for is a good night's rest. But oh well. Can't have everything, right, V? You know what I mean. Let me know when you get bored of the city. I'll take you for a nice, long ride. All right, now. Take care, V.
Hello, V. Saul speaking. Heard about something big happening in Night City, with a certain V in the lead role. Don't know what you plan to do now, but just remember, we always take care of our own. And, you're one of us now, V. You're an Aldo Caldo. Remember that. Take care of yourself, V. And see you around.
V, hey! Can you hear me? Shit, is this thing recording? Okay, well, all of us have been wondering when you're finally gonna drop by. We can get a barbecue going, knock a few back, do a couple of races, or pay a friendly visit to the Raff and Shiv. Guess what I'm trying to say is, well, Badlands could use a badass like you, V. Don't know what you got on your plate right now, but remember, you're welcome out here anytime. All right, now, take care.
Hey, Rogue here. I wanted to... Oh, voicemail. Why not? V? I was wondering if you could pass the message along to Johnny. 2 messages, actually. One, that he's an arrogant, egotistical son of a bitch. And second, that it was nice to talk to him again. Both of you, take care of yourselves, okay?
V, hey! So, here's the thing. Couple fellas from the 5th Precinct busted a shop selling illegal iron. Sawed-offs, stun guns, mustard gas canisters. Orders from on up were to blow it all to the ground. But then I thought, maybe there's a better way to use all this stuff for a good cause. I still remember what you did for us. for me and Randy. The city needs more people like you. And I'm gonna make sure they're equipped. This one's on me, V. See you around.
Hello, V. From what I understand, you have less than 6 months to live. I do not know how you plan to spend this time. Perhaps you have chosen to put your feet up, rest, ponder life's meaning. Or perhaps you continue to do what you are good at. If that is the case, my father and I would gladly retain your services. You would be compensated generously. 6 months will pass faster than you imagine. It would be a shame to let this time go to waste.
Hey, it's Peralez. V, you're gonna want to hear this. But first, we need to go somewhere no one's listening. Okay, so my wife, Elizabeth, she's in on the whole thing. She keeps saying I should look after myself. Tells me to take these pills. Says they're vitamins. Got them analyzed at a lab. And they look okay. But how am I supposed to know if somebody didn't falsify the results? Well, when you got a sec, call me, okay? Oh yeah, and don't forget to delete this message.
Hey, V. Orbital connections cost an arm and a leg, so I'll just get right to it. I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot and... Oh dear. The Fool, the Moon, the High Priestess. Those are bad cards. Keep a close eye on your new friends, V. I mean it.
That it? You've finished? I will take that music as an indication that it is. So, that was Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, so initial feelings coming right off the bat of the ending is I liked it. Yeah, it's a buggy mess. It feels unfinished. There's problems with the game. But at the same time, I like the characters that you get to interact with, the way the narrative is told, the way the story is delivered. There is a lot of content in this game. Though it can be argued that quantity isn't always a sign of quality, and I can definitely understand why there are so many people up in arms, because I kind of guessed I was getting close to the end, which is why I put such a focus on getting side stuff all done and completed and out of the way as well as I could. Before continuing on, and when you got that entire point of no return, it was like, okay, so yeah, we're definitely heading for the back part of this game. So I watched some videos on YouTube that don't spoil the endings, which talk about the game, and I was never part of the hype train. I didn't really pay attention to any of the pre-release videos or what they said or interviews. So I came at this game from a very, very blank perspective. And in that regards, I think I've given this game a fair run through. I can see the flaws, but I can also appreciate what it's done right and what it's trying to do. Did the game need more time? Yes, that's a definite. But there is just other factors that came into that are outside people's control in regards to getting that this game had to be released when it did. But yeah, I must say I've definitely enjoyed this game. Graphically, it's pushed my PC to extremes, and it's been a constant balancing act trying to keep the game to have stable frame rate whilst having the sort of quality that I like to enjoy in a game. But I don't see me being able to upgrade my computer in the long term at the moment. So yeah, there is that entire problem. So I kind of have to work with what I've got. I do credit them also with the entire having an option in a game which stops certain copyrighted songs from playing. I also appreciate the entire censorship mode that it has, because let's be honest, Let's Plays is a thing. And at the end of the day, people like to enjoy mediums in various different ways. People enjoy watching Let's Plays, and for me, I watch Let's Plays as well. And though a lot of people argue the entire case that, you know, because you watch a Let's Play, you don't end up buying the product because you've kind of watched it. But what they don't take into account is that's the difference between games and other types of media. In other types of media, it's what I call a passive media, whereby if you sit down, you can watch a film, you can watch a TV series, you can read a book, you can listen to music, you can listen to an audiobook, but your attention can wander. You can get sidetracked by things going on, and you can find yourself having missed 5 minutes of a film or a TV show, or the last couple of pages of a book that you've read, or the last half an hour of an audiobook you're listening to, just because things happened. With a video game, it's more engaged. It doesn't seem like it to the outsider, but you're making decisions all the time. It's a more active medium. This is why everyone's Let's Play of a game will be different. And for me, the number of games that I have purchased just because of the Let's Plays that I've watched, because I approve of what the team have done in making that game. A few of them I will never play, a fair bulk of them I will play, and another percentage of them I'd like to play as Let's Plays and go through the entire narrative on the channel. And, you know, just having those sort of options where it makes it easier for the person who is recording and streaming the content not have to fiddle about with putting things over nipples or certain body parts, or having to completely take out music in a key scene. It's a great help in regards to people doing things like this, so I definitely thank them for doing that. This game is obviously only just released, quite literally 1.1 patch hit today at this point of completion. This is definitely a game that I can see that's going to get worked on and improved over time. I will say now, I am definitely considering, about the time of a year from when this gets released, I'm seriously tempted to do a season 2 of this game and to just look at what they've done and what changes and improvements they've made to the game. That's sort of the long term. The short term is I've got to decide if I want to do the other endings with this character or do a different ending with Season 2. It's something that I've probably got a few days to think about, and I definitely know there'll be someone that I'm going to be talking to about this decision to get advice. But yes, it's definitely something I want to decide sooner rather than later. That way I know what I'm doing for the next stream. Because I'm going to be making that decision, the next stream will actually be something different, be a one-off stream. I will encode for YouTube, but, you know, it's going to be weird. I've never really tried to do that sort of stream before, or that sort of content before, so it should be interesting to say the least. As for this, the only thing I can say is stick with it, CD Projekt Red. Get through what's being thrown at you, because this game has a lot of heart in it. It's got a lot of thought in it. It was maybe a little bit too ambitious, but it's a great start point for a game. One of the first things that I said about this game when I started playing it is I kept making comparisons between this and Grand Theft Auto, and that to me is not the right way to look at this game. I think of this game now closer and make comparisons to more the Bethesda games, the Fallouts, the Elder Scroll games. Because in regards to scope of narrative, quests and world making, they are more in line with what this is trying to do. And if you look back at the releases of the games from Bethesda, they were buggy messes at the beginning. They was crashing, blue screens, NPCs breaking, quests breaking. It was endless, and let's be honest, it's actually the community that has actually patched those games into something that's playable. Heck, this week of recording, a group's user-made content for Las Vegas, Fallout New Vegas got actually released for free, which adds an entire new region for the player to be able to explore. It takes off in Portland and is a snowy region, and they've built a map, they've built main storyline quests, they've built in factions into it, they've built in sub-quests. They've done voice acting, they've made unique models for characters, and it's not getting any money, it's not really getting any support in any shape, way or form. This is what user-led content can lead to. And yes, we know that CD Projekt are going to be refining this game, dealing with the issues that people have raised. And I hope that we can look forward to user-made content in the same vein as what the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout games have got, because this is just such a great base to start with. A lot of the hard stuff of the world is there. It's almost a blank slate. The only thing that I think people need to take away from this entire experience is keep your expectations in check when it comes to projects you get invested in. don't take what is being said to you as that is how it's going to be, because at the end of the day, things change, priorities shift. These days, it takes a game between 3 and 7 years to go from the idea to it being actually on sale. Lots of things can change in that time. Heck, probably people inside the project would be hired and some would leave. What's considered politically correct to do in a game right now might not be politically correct to do in 5 or 7 years' time. So they may have to alter the original idea that the game's based on. It's a real balancing act. Movies get away with it a lot easier because generally now the turnaround for a film is about 1 to 3 years. 3 years at a max, and that's for like hardcore projects. I mean, that's looking at like Avatar 2, 3 and 4, I think it is. That's being a long project. But other films, like the Marvel films, they have an entire system where it's basically they have about 3 or 4 films in production at the time, all in different stages of the process, and they kick out, well, prior to COVID, they kicked out, 3 films a year? And to get games on this sort of scope, they need time to cook. They need time. They need a lot of dedication. And in that time, things can change. So yes, I will have to say that that's about all I have to say on this one. And I hope that you've enjoyed the game. And I will see you next time.